Only place for a lamb in this temple is a sacrifice. Lee Funny Fat Bunny Gang, yeah. I'm here for the BBW rabbit. We'll see if we have time for multiple routes. I don't know what routes would entail here, but we'll see. Public builds out. I didn't really mess that much around with Chapter 4, I think. Bring out the Goon Golem. Yeah, we're gonna... I was looking at my other saves. I think we're gonna start with the lean. I think a lot of my saves are just... I don't know. A lot of them were just cheated in too, thanks to CODA himself giving me the answers, I guess, or the console commands as an answer. Don't be nice to Rory, otherwise your tailbone is at risk. Rory isn't real. He can't hurt you. Claire and Helen route for the stream because Horu keeps denying the hag. Wait, Helen. You mean Ellen? I was gonna say, there's no Helen. Claire Chungus, yeah. Oh. Probably gonna be clearing my throat every now and then. I ate too late, I guess. But I did pound down the water, so hopefully I can hold out. He's real to Humo. I was looking, I did a brief glimpse through how long this would take. Because I do have to get up tomorrow to do double appointments. It sucks. But if we have to go back for more, we can make that another stream. Not anytime too soon, though. We already did the Rory route in Diablo. That's true. We sent him to hell many times, along with Max. It was a crazy 3 weeks at the Atlantic crossover with CODA. It was unbelievable. I'm just a true PORCU tourist. A lot of people are. I keep getting nagged on, like, oh, you just hate video games. And yet no one comes to the streams of the games I like. Like, a lot of people dip out when I play the fucking woke rat game with Picross. I enjoyed my time with that game. Now let me go through my Steam. I know I tried to enjoy Darkstone, but I hit the wall on that one. Recent games here. Yeah, I enjoyed, what was it, Pressure Washer, but people will probably say that's not a game. I played Voidling Bound. It was okay. I don't know how I feel about the Turok games. But if we're talking, like, new games, I did like the Strange Seed game. I'll start it. Let me sort. Let me sort my games real quick. All games. Recently played. New games. Well, I hated Rogue Core, obviously. Myco Punk's probably over a year now, but I enjoyed that. Lumen Tale has some promise. I played that. Collector's Cove was boring. What else have I played? I remember, was it Mr. Jiggles? Jiggles? Yeah. Donated a few games. Gas Station Simulator kind of flopped, but Easy Delivery Co. was great. I need to go back to that. I grinded that up preparing for another stream, and now I'm going to be lost when I go back. I played that stupid book library game, but people say simulators aren't a game, and I guess that's fair. I played Fractal Block World. That's still... How recent is that? Is that a few years? It's probably like 5 years old at this rate. Yeah, Steam says it's 2021. I don't know. I'm just here for the Snoot VN related stuff. Yeah, that's... at least you're here for every stream, unlike Waka, who's like, oh, what's wrong with Snoot? There's nothing wrong with Snoot, and yet he doesn't show up to, like, any of the streams. It's a blue moon when Waka appears. Speaking of hit the wall today, is Princess Diana's birthday. Oh boy. A big fan of the Fractal Block World streams. I need to go back to that, seeing as we're all done with Dino Month. I was getting back into it before Dino Month came to pass. Now that it's over, I can go back to Block World. Simulators aren't games. Then they proceed to play like Forza or Tarkov, yeah. For sure. Oh, I had fun with Out of War, speaking of simulators. I'm replaying Bug Fables, but that's again 5 years ago. I mean, the same with Coin Game. I don't know, man. Everybody's golf kind of flopped. But yeah, I should stop fucking going through my list and play the game we're all here to see. I can maul, seethe, and hate myself later. There we go. Come on. There it is. You have to finish Turok 2. Can't let the Dinofoids win. I bet Nerd lurks and seethes, probably. Dude couldn't even say hi, man. I don't know. Anyways. I set this one save aside. I think it's at 6, yeah. We went through... Well, I went to hit control, and apparently this is new dialogue for me, but, well, I'll read it anyway. Hey, you sleepyhead, come get some breakfast. Hope you like waffles and bacon. After subsisting on nothing but cookies and snacks yesterday, yeah, I feel like, yeah. Maybe now is a... Hold on, let me... Preferences. Roll back slide. Nope, none of those are selected, so we're good. Maybe it's now a good time to do that extra credit assignment for history. Yeah, no, you're not going to waste your life away hitting the books. That's not natural. Your monkey brain tells you what you need is a good old-fashioned walk, some fresh air and sunlight to clear your mind. Yeah, I think this is where Chapter 5 starts. I don't know. It's not long before you come across a stranger who strikes up a conversation. Is it going to be Trish the Trash? It's going to be gender special. Transgendered Crescenario, of course. Hey, yeah, I've seen you around before. You have? Yeah, like just around on campus. You're a student too, aren't you? All right, I'm afraid I never noticed you. That's all right, I'm just kind of in the background. Well, it's nice to finally meet you, I guess. My name's Anon. I'm Lena. A pleasure to finally get to meet you as well. You're a human. And you're a bird? A harpy eagle, to be precise. We could see from pretty far away. It's always easy to spot you, because you're the only human around. Thanks, I think. You haven't been stalking me, have you? No, nothing like that. I just see you talking with that bunny girl and secretary bird all the time. Uh-oh. She's probably going to ask about them. Bird slander will continue, it will. Crap, I'm late. What did I miss? Not much. Crescenario gets the humiliation ritual. That's true. That's true. That's because he's aligned with the porcupine side of Snoot. So he's catching the strays as well. Yeah, they're something. So you got left behind too for autumn break? Yeah, I didn't want to fly all the way back home. Besides, a sinister smirk forms on her beak. Long breaks like this are usually a perfect time to conduct panty raids. Oh, we are not doing this. Seriously, a buddy of mine had a hard time convincing me that was a real thing. Oh, it's very real. I mean, either that or I've just been breaking in and burglarizing all this time. Is everyone in this university a deranged pervert? It's just a hobby, okay? There's no greater joy than finding a jackpot of cute frilly panties and adding it to my collection. Man, humans leave anthropomorphs to their own devices for like 2 generations, and this is what happens. Don't be a stick in the mud. I can show you how fun it really is. I'm out. I might as well hold that there just in case we do more routes or whatever, but I'm out. Count me out. I don't need to be on the sexual offenders registry. Alright then, that just leaves more for me. Good luck on your panty quest. A master underwear thief like me doesn't need luck. It's pure motivation and skill. Ah, sure, well, show me whatever spoils you find later. I will. Gender swap Crescenario, but the process crashed, so now he's the 56th gender. Oh no. I bet the furries dress up as diapered humans in this universe. What? That's a claim. Continuing your walk, you end up in the town proper. The streets are empty. Not even traffic blocks the roadways. You guess college towns just get put on pause when students are away. But for the actual residents, it must be a break from all the hustle and bustle they bring. Looks like 2 of them are out having a pleasant day together right now. Hey, there we go! Finally. Anon, fancy happening upon you this far out from the campus. Bonjour, Anon. Good afternoon. Wait, it was me. Shit. Good afternoon. It's kind of weird seeing you 2 just hang out, I guess. But I guess even professors have friends. Yep, we're just doing some winter clothes shopping while we can. Before those pesky students can pick the shelves clean. Wow, now I see how you view your students, huh? Don't get me wrong, I love my students, but nobody told me Harmonia was such a wild town. Mrs. Celestine looks around and whispers something to you. I'm constantly having to buy new undergarments because a certain local tradition of stealing them. Oh no. Uh-oh. I'll admit it gets on my nerves, but boys will be boys. Right, boys. Anyway, it was nice seeing you outside of the classroom. Agreed. Hopefully you have something to keep yourself busy if you're stuck here during the break. I'm managing to get by, eager for 3/4 of my main friend group to get back from their vacation, though. We'd invite you to hang out with us, but we were just about to go into... She points at the women's lingerie store. Obviously wouldn't be a good look for 2 female professors to bring a male student along with them in there. Ah, of course, I get it. You 2 have a nice day. I'll see you in class next week. Speaking French. I'll give you a heads up and say there will be a quiz first thing on Tuesday. Thanks! As you pass by each other, you glance into the window display at the store they're about to enter. You can't help but imagine them in the outfits you see. Is this going to be a Fang Trish moment? Does CODA even have the funds for that? Sometimes you forget teachers aren't shackled to college grounds like demons. I'm sure Take Me With You, proves that wrong. Okay, we don't get to imagine. We can't physically imagine the corn-shaped apple Anyways, as your autumn break is coming to a close, you decide to take a day to make sure you're caught up on studies. A nasty storm brews outside. That was today! As you open the Universe's coursework app on your laptop, gusts of wind make the building creak, and you swear the walls are tilting a little. Rain starts to pour down, and it's not long before regular lightning strikes flash through your windows. With a crash of thunder, the building shakes and the lights flicker. Your internet connection shuts off and the room goes dark. So wait, is this just going to be more, the raccoon girl? Well, we'll find out. The only source of illumination is the dull blue light emitted by your laptop screen that soon dies as well. Are you oh yeah, this is Rose. Are you fucking kidding me? Sounds like your neighbors, and yeah, I think we've done this, yeah. Leave her. Be gone, Void. I guess this is new. You don't want to spend the next few hours with a wet, bitchy raccoon. You'll be content to get some coffee and wait for the power to come back on your own. I'm going out. Get out of my sight! That's the idea. Okay, so now we're with Mishka. You'll just get one for yourself. One coffee, please, for here, if that's okay. Sure, I can stay here for a while. Hopefully the power comes back on in your dorm soon. Yeah, but I don't mind hanging out here until you have to go home. I didn't realize how dependent I was on electricity. I can't even unlock my door without it. No, I don't mind staying until the electricity returns for you, though. I should have it fixed in a couple of hours. Stuff like this happened all the time back home. Pretty much any time it stormed, I'd have to prepare for the power to go out. And what did you do during that time? Mostly played games on battery-powered devices. I'd have to cook with candles. I've had to do that before, the candle cooking. Yeah, and how'd you pass the time? Yeah, I didn't have much that was battery-powered, but books don't need batteries. I read a lot of science and math about reaching space. Cool, I like reading about space, but the math stuff kind of goes beyond my understanding. It's not so hard if you have a good understanding of calculus. Yeah, count me out then. I see. Maybe one day you would like to learn and I could teach you. I'll have to get through my statistics class first. Well, I guess we'll see. You sip on coffee with Mishka for a few hours until you figure the power must be back on in your dorm. And now the rain has subsided and you can both go home without getting soaked. When you return to your dorm, the lights are back on in the lobby and your key works on the door. Finally, you can get started on preparing for your return to class in a couple of days. As your break comes to a close, Ava, Claire, and Gunnar return to Harmonia. It didn't feel like home without them. You spend the week just catching up on the events of everyone's vacations and antics. You also get your grades back from the midterms. Oh boy. Take a drink for this one. You're doing fine in history. Could be better, though. Holy fuck, you're as bad as Gunnar in statistics. You're doing pretty good in French. Claire would be proud. You should have bribed Miss Ellen more to get a passing grade in literature. I thought we were on the Ellen route. We literally slept in her house. Buddy! Oh no. It was probably another flag we didn't fulfill with the console commands. She's flat as a board. Oh no. We're dunking on the rat already. Don't be nice to the trash pandas, that's true. He's probably spending my Patreon money on Rory Ludes, probably to appease Humanito. At least now you can plan to balance your time between studies and friends better. Just gotta pass with good enough grades to keep your scholarship. For now, though, you just feel like wandering around the campus on your own without a care in the world. A walk around the campus does wonders for your sanity. Sometimes you really just need to get that blood pumping. As you round the corner, you're knocked backwards and fall to the ground. Okay, it's either Trish the Trash Possum or Claire. I'm calling it. Oh my gosh, are you okay? Yep, called it. Okay, I'm gonna put on a smoker voice for her. Why not? Standing over you. Wait, we've been through this, so it's fine. Okay. The spa even had a sauna. When did we get to a spa? Shit. We suspect Claire had let her towel slip on purpose when you weren't looking in her direction, even though she swears it was an accident. When there was an incident at the tea shop where she kept referring to your drinks as booba tea. I think I remember that, yeah. These stupid games are so tiring. Yeah, I know we're in college and you're supposed to act like a whore. But I'm looking... Oh, this is where we piss Ava off. Oh. I feel like, should I go back? Faint. Let me save again. Come on. I feel like we didn't see this part, or did we? Because I remember just after the fight, I think that's where the demo ends, but I don't know. How many routes are there? I don't know. I mean, there's a route for like every person, I think. And then you have to like make sure your grades are good or some shit. It's definitely ambitious. Miss Ellen, you are a difficult woman to please, that's true. Chapter 4 ended when you find out you have AIDS. So right here then, huh? Chapters start with a title card. They do. The Rhino teacher from history classes. No, not that well. I remember Lily Trout nurse telling you there is no cure. That would probably be this. Don't let this drag you down. Just use this knowledge to prepare. Don't just tell your friends how much... Wait. Don't just tell your friends how much you love them, making them know it before it's too late. I'm truly sorry, but that's the best advice I can give you. You want to argue, but she's got a point. Yeah, there we go. Chapter 5. I'm not lying anymore. We're finally here. Empty bottle. Open new one. All right. Get into a better posture. And save. All right. You squint at your phone's overly bright screen. Scammer. I like how it's just labeled scammer right away. Good morning, sir. We have been trying to reach you regarding your car's extended warranty. Oh, just fuck right off. You throw your phone across the room in rage. You don't even own a car. You're dying and the world sucks, and you're supposed to pretend everything is fine and deal with mundane things like paying bills and going to school. No, this can't be. There must be more to life than this. Right. Who's going to tell you everything will be alright? Any minute now, Claire will burst through the door with a magical cure and save you. It's not going to happen, is it? Your body's going to degenerate to zombie levels, and you'll die a miserable and pathetic death, and nobody will remember you. Why bother with anything anymore? You're a dead man walking. Might as well get comfortable in this bed. You wonder how long it would take before anyone even notices you've passed away. You'll haunt these halls for the rest of eternity. Knock, knock, knock. Ugh, fuck off and let me die in peace. Knock, knock, knock. I'm not getting up, not for anything. This bed is comfy enough to die in. Knock, knock, knock. What's the point in trying? You animals can have the world. I don't care about it anymore. Beep, click. It's been a while, hasn't it, ain't on? Well, who's this? Oh, the Dean? What the? Dean Kaczynski? What are you doing in here? Doing my job. He draws the curtains, letting in the stinging sunlight. Didn't I warn you about this? Warn me about what? Secluding yourself and acting like you're dead before you even got one foot in the grave. I hate to break it to you, but I got my death sentence already. There's not much time left for me. Then what are you doing out here wasting what you've got left? There are better ways to ride off into the sunset. What, like sitting in some boring lecture hall? Dying or not, you still have responsibilities. I don't owe you anything. Unless you want to freeze to death out on the streets, or you are obligated to attend class. So, same choice. Doesn't matter how I die. I'm not wasting my life on school. The illusion of choice. It doesn't matter how I die. I'll get there sooner than later. You're right about that. What matters is how you live. What difference does it make if you live another 4 years or 40 if you're going to lock yourself away like this? No point in putting in the effort if there's no payoff at the end. My boy, there is no payoff at the end for anyone. The result is the same. We live, we die. Simple as that. The journey is the payoff. Sounds nice and all, but pretty words don't change the reality that nothing I do matters. Everything you do matters to someone. Come on, get up and walk with me. What for? You feel the blanket ripped off over your cold body. The dean's tone turns deadly serious. Of course, that channel is in a rose. It's gremlin time. Don't just tell your friends you want to bang them. Assault them. No. I said get up, young man. His command compels you to sit up. By the Lord of Rap Jesus, you will get up. Meet me downstairs after you've cleaned yourself up. Don't keep me waiting. There's precious little time to dilly-dally. Part of you doesn't want to go out of spite, but the other part of you is curious to hear what he has to say. After lying in bed for who knows how long, maybe you do need a breath of fresh air. Your body aches from your stiff muscles, but it's hard to deny that it feels at least a little good to be back on your feet again. How long were we bed rotting? Not even I could stay in bed that long, man, and I feel like death sometimes. My God. Cold wind raises goosebumps on your skin. You're shivering. You should have brought a heavier jacket. Strangely, though, the sensation is refreshing. The dean is waiting for you underneath a tree. The leaves have all fallen off since the last time you saw it. Cough, cough. Pardon me, the early winter air gets me in my old age. Let's make this quick. The dean begins walking. You're not sure if he has a specific place in mind, or if he's simply dragging you around the campus aimlessly. Let's get the business stuff out of the way first. Harmonia's policy is to expel students who miss 2 weeks of any class. Has it really been that long? You've missed the past 2 months of all your classes. Oh my God, that is like super bed rot, dude. My God. Is this the bad ending? Shit. Due to your circumstances, I've filed an exemption for hardship for you, but there's only so much I can do. Your scholarship will be revoked if you don't start attending class regularly. You can kiss goodbye to your dorm and stipends. I can always go back home, I guess. Where were you before you came to Harmonia? Living in a rundown shack in some backwater town nobody's ever heard of. No friends, no aspiration, no future. Now look at how your life has changed since attending school here. I've seen you running around with that rambunctious group of rapscallions nearly every day. You never would have had the chance to meet those people had you not attended. Just imagine all the opportunities you'll have in the future if you keep at it. Your friends, how could you have forgotten about them all this time? You think someone would have fucking knocked our text, man? Oh. No, we have to wait until Ted here fucking knocks. I'm calling him Ted. Fuck it. You recall hearing them knock at your door from time to time, but eventually the knock stopped and you couldn't do nothing but sleep and pretend you didn't exist. Oh God, oh fuck. Tears begin to well in your eyes, but you hold them back from streaming down your cheeks. How would we even fucking eat, man? 2 months? Just bed rotting and not going anywhere? Our food, even if it was fucking ramen, dude, that food's going fast. Thinking about your friends. Why is Rory the first thing we think about, man? Thinking about your friends, Rory, Gunnar, Ava, Claire, hell, even Mishka. Why is Miss Ellen the last thing we think about? My God, I thought this was the Ellen route. Oh, man. Is there something you want to tell us, Anon? The thought of facing them again, knowing how doomed you are, you can't bear to lose them. To tell them you'll be gone and fade from their memories. Unless you even have the chance to work on a project with my dear granddaughter. Do you know how many people would kill for that? Make a snide remark. Now is not the time. Your daughter wants to kill me. Your granddaughter is kind of how do I put this? She's kind of a bitch, and that's putting it lightly. That's just good old Kaczynski fighting spirit. Let me tell you, she could be hard to warm up to, but nothing is more worth it than putting a smile on her face. You've done so much since coming here, you know. You've impacted the lives of your friends, your professors, even your enemies, and they'll never forget you. And in turn, they've all left something within you. You've changed as a result of meeting them. You've laughed and struggled and grown because of them. You shouldn't let that go to waste. He's right. You want to deny it, but he's absolutely right. You had nothing before you started college. Then you had everything you ever wanted. You were never going to class to get a degree. You kept going because your friends were here. They were always there for you. The least you can do in return is be there for them. You take a deep breath and steel your nerves. Okay. I'll go back. Back to class, back to my friends, back to everything that made me happy. The bonds you've made are too good to give up. You may not be around forever, but you're gonna make a hell of a splash while you still can. They're gonna tell stories about you. You'll be worth remembering. Excellent, I knew you had it in you. I know it's not easy, but nothing that's worth it ever is. Thanks for dragging me out of my dorm like this. I really needed it. And thank you for giving me an excuse to get out of the office. It was good talking with you again. Cough, cough. Oh no, has he got the human disease too? Did it fucking morph? Excuse me, I can't really be out in the cold for long. Finals are next week, by the way. Oh, I get it. We got this huge time skip with Chapter 5 here. A huge time skip. Because CODA really wants to finish this, I guess. I see your game, CODA. I see it. Oh, fuck. I've made arrangements with your professors to allow you to pass based solely on your midterm and final grades. It'll take some effort to catch up, but I know you can do it. See you. The dean walk away, coughing into a handkerchief. Now what? You can't go back to your dorm just yet. Every second counts, and you have to make the most of it. And you really need to see your friends' faces again ASAP. You think you know just where to find them. It's gonna be the cafe, isn't it? It's the cafe, of course. Sitting around a table, your 4 best friends are playing some sort of oh no! Not Legends and Lore! No! It keeps following me! They have a little board game and pieces and card and dice, and they look like they're having so much fun. Man, it's gonna be a doozy when you break the news to them. You feel a bit nervous going into this after neglecting them for months, but tough times call for strong men. Hey guys. Holy fuck! It's Anon! Gunnar stands up and rushes towards you, swiftly followed by the rest. We thought you died, dude! Yay, Anon's back. Where have you been? We missed you so much. Yeah, we haven't seen you in months. We're glad you're finally back. They're not mad at you for disappearing. The fact that they're all happy to see you fills you with glee and makes you blush. Guys, sorry, I just sort of vanished. I was in a bad spot. OMG, did you murder someone? What? No.
Don't worry, bro. We won't rat you out.
I didn't murder anyone. But, I do have some bad news. Can we sit down?
Of course. Whatever it is, we'll support you.
You do your best to explain the situation to your friends, looking down at the table so you don't have to see their reactions. So yeah, I didn't want to burden you all with this, but the dean convinced me not to leave you guys in the dark.
Damn, I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, like, what do you do now? I'm so sorry this is happening to you. No wonder you disappeared for so long. I probably would have done the same thing if I were in your shoes. I can't believe it. This must be some sort of nightmare. I thought the same thing at first, but honestly, I'm kind of sick of being sad about it. It's so tiresome moping about it, you know.
I feel that. I'm still impressed how you can still be so chill about it. If I was dying, I'd probably freak the fuck out and sell all of my stocks, then survive off of hookers and blow until I croaked.
Gunner, can't you be a bit more sensitive? Our friend is dying, and you say he should spend the rest of his life fucking hookers.
Hey, all I said is that was what I would do. It wasn't a suggestion.
Well, if he's dying, I guess why not let him do whatever he wants? Gunner does have a point. No hookers for me. Oh boy. Is that where I saved chapter 5? No, chapter 5's up there. Okay, good. No hookers for me. Never goon, never troon. Dot maxing. Fuck these racist trash pandas. Hey, it's Crescenario. There was bird slander earlier. The troon Crescenario showed up. No hookers for me, thank you. I've got plenty of cuties surrounding me already. That does bring me to my next point, though. I've wasted enough time already, so I want to make the most out of everything from here on out. I've decided it's better to spend time with you all rather than being miserable on my own. You've been such dear friends, and it would be a shame if we didn't have some good times while we still can. Enon's right. We don't have time to mope around when we could be living it up. We've got a lifetime of fun to fulfill in just a couple of years. Bree, that's a positive way of thinking about it. There's just so much there's just so much to do, so we better get to it. I can't argue with that logic. If there's anything any of us wanted to do before we died, now's the time to do it. I mean, the clock is ticking for all of us. It's just going faster for me. I don't want to make all this about me. You should all get to enjoy your lives to the fullest too.
Then we will. No more pussyfooting around. We're living it up now. No expenses spared.
Or did you ever spare any expense before? Thanks so much to you all. To all of you. You have no idea how much this means. Sit tight real quick. I'm gonna get a coffee and talk to Mishka.
No prob. Take your time.
You walk up to the counter, hyped up by your friends' words, but Mishka looks at you with a worried expression. She overheard. Oh, Waynon, how unfortunate this would happen to you. You overheard us. Yeah, it sucks, the whole dying thing, but I guess it had to happen eventually. You seem to be taking it well, at least. You have an eerie positive aura now that I haven't seen before, even before you learned of your illness. Well, it wasn't like this for the past few months. I'm glad you didn't have to see me when I hadn't come to terms with this yet. I wish I could have helped you. Don't worry about it. There's nothing you could have done. What you can help me with now, though, is making my favorite coffee. Yeah, I'll make it perfectly for you. While you wait for Mishka to finish your drink, you sense an evil presence. And I'm going to use this moment to take a bathroom break. I will be right back. Evil presence of full bladder. It is truly evil because it distracts me from reading visual novel. Alright, who is it? Is it going to be Olivia? Is it that, or it's going to be Rose? It's probably Rose. Yeah, of course it would be Rose, peering over a seat and grinning sadistically. Oh wow, you're gonna die, Anon. I'm gonna be the first one to dance on your grave. Please tell me I heard you right. Will I finally get to see a world without humans in my lifetime? Oh boy. I still got a few years left in me. What will you do without me? Whatever are you going to do without me? You'll never hate anything as much as me. True, nothing could be worse than you, but I'll find something new to hate. I always do. This is why nobody likes you. Good! What about our history project? Don't you need me during the presentation so you can keep your perfect grade? I have no qualms with rolling you into class in your casket. But if you do insist on being alive at that point in time, I'll let you read out the title page. Why must you be so difficult? I wonder what Rose would act like if we took her route. I'm actually kind of curious. Why don't you just kill yourself if you want to take the easy way out? Mishka calls you over and sets out your coffee cup, thankfully pulling you away from your biggest hater. You thank her for the drink and set out back to your table. I'm back. Miss me? Only every second that you're away. Such a drama queen. But yes, we did miss you. I missed you more.
Ladies, please, nobody misses a bro more than a bro.
Aw, thanks, bro.
No problem, BB.
Cough. I missed you too, you know.
Yay.
I missed you all too. You take a sip of your coffee and take a look down at the tabletop game that we're playing before you dropped the nuclear bomb of your untimely upcoming death. There we go. Them's words. Let me grab some water. So, what's this game you were playing? Rory suddenly gets it's gonna be D&D, isn't it? Rory suddenly gets very excited. It's an early access post-apocalyptic RPG. Yeah, it was legitimately just Legends and Lore. RPG set in New York after a powerful wizard casted Chaos Dunk that upheaved society and stuff. It's a real-time, turn-based open-world roguelike survival crafting deck builder. Did I mention it has RPG elements? Honestly, I don't get it. But ever since a certain human disappeared, the four of us have been hanging out together more and sharing each other's hobbies. It wasn't the same without you, but we couldn't drift apart. I'm too attached.
Even I have to admit I started enjoying spending time with the ladies instead of just pretending to for a single crumb of pussy. So yeah, thanks for bringing us all together, even after you went AWOL.
Wow, and did Rory finally get over his fear of women yet? Not quite, but we're getting there. I'm not afraid of women. I'm intimidated by them. There's a difference. As our gay friend, you have to come to our next girls only sleepover. My sorority friends would think you're so adorbs. Jeez, you're gonna traumatize him. It's exposure therapy. He's gonna get exposed, all right. Gulp. Good luck with that, Rory. You pull up a seat and pick up a game piece. You gonna show me how to play this game or what? Oh god, is this CODA's next next method of action of just complete filler, just like Legends and Lore? Oh my god. Get ready for the 2-hour Legends and Lore segment. Oh boy. Rory being gay because he hates his sister is gay. That's true. Alright. Of course. Rory pulls out a 300-page abridged manual and begins explaining the rules. Okay, thank God, time skip. Thank you. Thank you. By the time you finish the tutorial, it's dark out. Phew, I feel like I'm starting to understand the basics of close quarters combat, but it's getting kind of late, isn't it? I still have to study for finals, or the dean's gonna be on my ass.
Oh, so soon? It feels like we only just got you back.
Hey, maybe I could, you know, come back to your dorm and help you study. Your enrollment on Harmonia depends on these exams, right? But we're here to help you as much as we can, right? Of course, we'll get you to pass no matter what. You're so sweet.
I don't know how much of a help I can be. Maybe your other professors are more receptive to bribes than Miss Bitch. I mean, Miss Cunt. I mean, Miss Bitch Cunt. I mean, Miss Herschel.
Well, we have a week to find out. Tonight, though, I'm just gonna study with my favorite Banui. Oh, wait, are we in the... This isn't the Claire route. What the hell? We were just in bed with... Oh god, this is what happens when we mess up, when we use console commands. Oh no. Yay! You bid everyone farewell and return to your dorm with Claire's paw in your hand. She does the best catching up on all the French you missed, but it's overwhelming and there's barely any time for innuendos. You work together until you're too exhausted to continue. Whew, I think that's enough French for one night. Merci beaucoup, or something, I don't know. Speaking French. Are you sure? I could go up for an all-nighter if you're up for it. It's been a long day for me. Very emotionally exhausting. Oh, I get it. You don't want to work too hard, especially since you'll be studying pretty much non-stop for the next week. You couldn't even find a moment for a quick fuck. If you need some relief in between study sessions, you know where to find me. Anything you want to do, I'm down for it. Are you just saying that because I'm dying? I might be saying it sooner on account of that. No time to waste skirting around it. I want to be direct with the cutest boy in school because you can be pretty dense sometimes. And what if I wanted to take it slower and go on a date with you first? Even better. Hell, I'd wait until marriage if you asked me to. Yeah, she'd probably be busy doing stuff on the side, I bet. Whoa, that's pretty far in the future, and I'm not sure we have time for that. I'm just saying, once finals are over, I'll be able to think things over with a clear mind and put some effort into my love life. That's okay, I can wait until then. But just so you know, even if you have your eyes on someone else, I'm still totally down to fuck. That's because she's doing that. You weren't kidding when you said you'd be direct, huh? We're on a strict time limit, hun. I am not dilly-dallying anymore. Horny bunny, human cock, you do the math. I might have been able to solve that equation if I wasn't dead tired. I don't mean to get you all hot and bothered before bed. It's just a little something to think about. Speaking French, you've given me plenty to think about. I swear, my dreams are going to be in French tonight. If they are, that means I'll have succeeded. You give Claire a parting hug before she leaves, and then get ready for bed. The following day. Always make sure to spray water at your local racist raccoon GF. Who says she's my GF? Poor Rory, bro, was born in the negative race stat. That's true. The 90s are now nostalgic. Alright. Oh boy. And that concludes Literature 101. I hope you all found some enjoyment out of this and perhaps learned a thing or two. Good luck on the final next week. Class dismissed. Oh great, now my fucking mucus is acting up even though I've been pounding down these waters. Oh, I did not prepare accordingly, I guess. It feels weird to be in class again. It somehow feels as if you don't belong. You guessed what You guess that's what happens when you don't show up for so long. Miss Ellen probably thought you dropped out. You did catch her smiling at you today, though. Maybe she'll be on the rooftop today. We're going. Yes. Hey. Miss Ellen is already up here, cigarette in paw. Hey. You lean against the wall and pretend to smoke an imaginary cigarette. How have you been? Not about the same. You? You shrug. Oh boy. Do we trauma dump? Worse. Worse, but not the worst. I'm still standing. Well, that's good. Not that you're worse, but that it hasn't defeated you. It came close. The dean told me about your situation. First, let me say that it's a horrible thing that no student should have to go through. I'm truly sorry for what you're dealing with at such a young age. It's especially disheartening to know that my favorites. How am I your favorite student when you're failing me? How can you say that? Disheartening to know that my favorite student is suffering. Yeah, you're part of it too. It's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but I'm like 80% over it at this point and want to get past the sad part of this story. Well, you don't have to ask me twice. I take it you'll be here for the final exam after all. The dean really didn't give me a choice. He told me to show up or I'm expelled. What made you choose to bring the old schoolwork? What made you choose boring old schoolwork? I gotta turn the music down, man. There we go. Because the boring old schoolwork led to all the important things in my life, and I want to see where it will take me when it's all said and done. I made real friends, found the best coffee shop in the world, formed a rivalry with some demonic raccoon, learned a new language, and I've come to love the smell of dog fur and tobacco. Oh boy. Oh my, in that sense, you've accomplished quite a lot in your first semester. And here I thought you'd given up on it all. When you haven't shown up for a week, I knew something was off. Then a month passed and still no sign of you. I figured you dropped out. I thought the dean gave you the news. The last time I saw you, you were in my bed. I was worried I traumatized you. Oh boy. Oh, not at all. That was one of the things that convinced me to stay. No sexy dog milfs in my area back home. Oh, you little rascal. Well, if you enjoyed it so much, you're welcome to visit whenever you like. This old mutt gets lonely, you know. I'll be sure to stop by once finals are over. You better. You spend as much time on the roof with Miss Ellen until you have to leave for your next class. Quick, exchange sexual favors with Miss Ellen for a passing grade. Wait, Miss Ellen learned about your situation when you trauma dumped her in, like, chapter 3. Well, why is she, like, relearning? Is this a CODA moment? Too many routes in the kitchen? The following day. You've been hanging out with the gang almost non-stop, getting some studying done with the occasional lollygagging. It's been such a dense week, though. A little peace and quiet is welcome. Are we going to run into Rose? At least it should be relatively quiet here, if Rose can contain her autistic screeching. Just like she gets the noise pass because her dad runs the whole fucking college. She can be annoying as she wants. The library's packed full, and the only available seat is right next to her. Of course it would be. When you pull the chair out, a searing pain shoots through your hand. Blood spills from your fingers, dripping onto the carpet. Oh, is this the bad ending? Ha! Got you again! What the hell? Shush! This is the library! But you get to be loud? I said it's my library! You cautiously lean the chair back and spot the razor blades taped to the backrest. Oof. Oh, God, that's gotta be awful. You're fucking evil, you know that? Thanks, I try. Wrap your wound with a handkerchief. Use Rose's notes as a bandage. Oh, Lord, you're tempting me. You tear a couple of pages from Rose's notebook and wrap them around your hand to curb the bleeding. Excuse you! Don't complain, you brought this on yourself. You stubbornly sit down, careful not to cut yourself again on the chair. Rose scoots away from you and from the pool of blood slowly dripping onto the table. What, afraid of a little human blood? She closes her books with a huff and starts packing her things. You can bleed out and die on this table for all I care. If you decide to do the world a favor and slit your wrists, you know where the razors are. Ouch. Rose storms away, leaving you to study in peace and in pain. The following day. Another grueling day of studying. You've hardly even had a break to eat. You had to sneak away from Claire before she made you read your history book in French. As you're enjoying just being out in the sunlight away from your responsibilities, you hear a rummaging sound coming from a nearby dumpster. Is it going to be that one, spiritual dude? This chapter is thirsty. It is. I like a woman that will actually fucking kill me. I don't. Oh, no, it's Trish the Trash. That fat possum crawls out of it, licking her fingers. Oh, fuck, she noticed you before you can make a break for it.
Enon, guess what I found in the garbage?
Was it a modicum of dignity, or maybe some basic decency?
No.
What was it then?
I don't know, that's why I wanted you to guess.
Possums, you swear. That's nice and all, but I think I have to go back to studying for finals now.
You're dying, and that's what you're worried about?
You freeze. How did you know about that? Did Claire tell you?
Nobody told me. I could just tell from your aura.
My aura is able to express specific conditions to my imminent mortality. Forgive me if I'm skeptical.
It's true. It can absolutely do that more. You seem to be in a pretty good spirits for someone who in your shoes, but you haven't quite gotten over it, have you?
I mean, who would? It's not something you can just have an optimistic aura about.
You'd be surprised. Auras can do all sorts of interesting stuff.
I could say a whole lot about it, but I can tell you're busy at the moment, so I'll leave you with this. In another universe, you died today while crossing the street. Oh, is this an ending? Is this a potential ending? In another universe, you died today while crossing the street. A crazed raccoon in a semi... Oh no. Oh no, it's Rose with Truckoon. That's the bad ship. Bad ship. Get out of Truckoon. I will place Rose under Truckoon and rev the fucking engine. And your auras was gone before you mush brain could even process it. No human extermination disease took you out. Just pure happenstance did. And all your friends were sad that you couldn't wake up and enjoy the sunrise, or listen to music, or eat cake, or play games, or watch trains, or... She's out of breath from just talking. Brush her off, contemplate. Rose has the awful case of gremlin energy. She's no Max. Like, she's like if Max was murderous rather than just, spiteful. Is she like Stella of this universe, I guess? I guess I will contemplate. This may be some Psychology 101 bullshit, but it feels like she's speaking from experience. Oh, wait a minute. You can sense something within her. It's not the foul trash stench or her putrid appearance assaulting your retinas. It's something beyond physical senses. A metaphorical understanding manifests within yourself in response to her presence. Is this related to those mysterious auras she keeps bringing up? A revelation dawns upon you, and you immediately come to just know something about her without even asking. Without consciously thinking, you blurt out a question. Trish, are you homeless or just autistic?
Diagnosed as both!
You knew it. Somehow you could just sense it. Despite all of your obliviousness that made you blind to girls literally throwing themselves at you, you pegged this girl to be a homeless autismo. I'm terribly sorry for your loss, but I think your autism is leaking a little and somehow affecting me.
You mean my aura!
Autism is aura?
Not quite. Aura is aura, but mine is autism flavored, and the way it interacted with your aura is like mixing two complementary flavors.
No, that can't be. That would mean your own aura has some degree of autism.
I guess that's why we get along so well, though we barely know each other. Like, usually people run for the hills when they see me, but you've stuck around for 30 seconds longer than average.
Would you look at the time? I really must be going. It was nice seeing you again. Please do not try to contact me ever again. You feel a chill run across your whole body as it's not from the cold air. There's something off about that possum. Void of omen, give me sight beyond sight. Well, this is it. The last day before finals begins. We've spent the past week working tirelessly, getting help from every available resource. Even Mishka pitched in and taught you some statistics. She's actually pretty good at it. Not to mention the dangerously high caffeine doses needed to keep you awake longer. It's getting late and your friends are here to see it through to the end with you.
I can't believe the time is upon us so soon.
Yeah, it was like only, 4 months? And it feels like more has happened in that time than all the years before going to college. I guess that's just part of growing up. Here's to another great semester. Even though I kind of missed half of it, this has been the best semester of my life. Getting to meet all of you and get into all kinds of hijinks. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Aw. Don't forget to say no homo, though.
Let him be gay, at least a little, please. I got Fujoshi fanfics to write.
If only. If a genie granted me 3 wishes, I'd wish you'd go out with me, then I'd wish Anon was gay twice just to be sure I wouldn't have any competition.
I think that would just make Ava lust over him even more.
Then I'd wish Rory would lock him down instead.
Does every conversation have to involve vaguely offensive homosexual undertones? We do it for the love of the game, Rory. I'm sorry you can't appreciate yaoi as much as the rest of us. Yeah, Dirty Fujoshi. Angry Bleat. Chill, Hoof Boy, she's just teasing. I try to be sweet and sentimental, and this is what I get in return.
Okay, let's just get away from the topic of homosexuality entirely. I'm more interested in hearing what you're all planning for after finals. We have got to set this semester off with a bang.
Yeah, I hope we can all hang out just one last time before anyone goes back home for the break. I really liked that movie we did earlier. Maybe we could do something like that again.
You're thinking too small. It has to be bigger than that.
How about a bigger movie? Bigger as in longer? On a bigger screen, duh.
I could rent out a theater just for the 4 of us.
Hey, if I could give some input.
Go for it, bro. Since you're dying, your vote counts as double.
I always imagined college as being about wild parties, because that's what they always show in the movies. That rooftop party Gunnar took me and Rory to was pretty fun, but it was missing something.
Such as?
Cute girls. I don't know, we barely knew each other. Sure, cute girls. To be frank, there weren't any cute girls. Oh, I know how to fix that. I think we can figure something out.
You're right, Ava. Claire, you're invited. And you better actually come this time.
Don't worry, we'll be there. Especially now that we know who will be there. Wouldn't miss it for the world. The beer better not taste like piss this time.
Leave all the details to me. I'll get this party fucking amped up. By the way, feel free to invite whoever you want to, as long as they're cool.
Wait, if we're inviting... Oh, I get it. We're going to invite, quote-unquote, Miss Ellen, but she's going to be dressing up like a kid. Or not a kid, but a, you know, a student. That's the whole thing for the stupid age regression she does. That just irks me. But here it makes sense. Furry History X. Can we kill Gunner now? Oh. What about Mishka?
Her? I doubt she's a party animal, but I'm not gonna say no.
She always gets left out. I know it's probably not her thing, but it'd be rude not to invite her, right? I'm gonna ask her. You wander over to the counter where Mishka is spraying water over the potted plants. Privet, Anon. How was your drink okay? Yep, perfect as always. I came up to see if you wanted to come to a party with us after finals. It's cool if you're busy. We just wanted you to be included. Oh, this is so sudden. A party, huh? I've never been to one, but perhaps I could see what goes on. Trust me, it'll be fun. Maybe bring some earplugs if you don't like loud music, though. Noted. I'm thankful you always invite me to hang out, but I feel kind of bad when I can't make it. Don't worry about it. If you have somewhere to be, I totally get it. Finals are about to be kicking all of our asses, so if you just want to stay home and relax, that's fine too. Yeah. I will come check out your party, promise. Aw, thanks. See you there. Can't wait.
What did she say?
She agreed to come, but probably won't stay long. Yay, it's gonna be the best party ever. I'm so looking forward to it, just gotta survive finals first.
We're all passing, right?
Well, duh, but I'm aiming for straight A's. I'm probably gonna get a B in my programming class because I forgot to turn in half my homework. Whoops. I'm on track for perfect hundreds in every course, but we'll see how it turns out after the exams. Yes, Mary Sue Claire. Of course. Thanks again for helping me study, guys. I wouldn't stand a chance without all the extra effort you put in. Anytime, it's not like we could have just leave you behind. Any excuse to spend time with you. I would have done more if I could.
I know I wasn't much help, but feel free to cheat off of me. If you don't mind getting a D, that is.
Ovo.
Not that kind of D.
It's about time we wrap this up. See you all on the other side. I'll see you in French before then.
We have to survive Herschel's fucked up version of statistics together.
Oh, I wish Anon and I shared a class now. You're still an undecided major, aren't you? You should take a computer class next semester. Shit, I need to schedule classes. Your group tosses out the paper cups and food scraps littering your table, and you all part ways one last time before finals. Oh boy. Ellen is thirsty for Gunner. I thought you mean Ava. Ava can have Gunner. Good morning, class. You'll need all the time you can get for this exam, so I'll just shut up and hand them out ASAP.
Oof, I can already tell this is gonna be hell.
Gunner, not Hunter. Gunner wasn't kidding. This test covers topics you're certain weren't in the textbooks. You struggle to come up with answers, but at least you make it to the end before time's up. After class, you chat with Gunner. Think you passed?
Won't know until she grades it. No point in worrying about it now. At least it's over. Gonna get some last minute study done for the rest of my exams. See you later, dude.
Same. Good luck. Oh boy, here we go. Moment of truth. I'm turning down the AC a bit. Alright. Everyone, it's been a pleasure teaching you all. Good luck and do your best on the final. At least with literature, you can bullshit your way through answers with some flowery language and surface-level analysis based on context from the prompts. It's not as hard as statistics, but man, you could have spent more time familiarizing yourself with the text. You pack up your worn-out pencil and hand in your exam. With that out of the way, you take a trip up to the rooftop to recover. Yeah, would you grade me, Miss Ellen? After waiting a while, you begin to wonder if Miss Ellen will show up today or if she's busier with exams than you anticipated. Eventually, the door to the rooftop creaks open and she's lighting up a cigarette beside you. Rough day, huh? Believe me, finals are as stressful as on us professors as it is with students. Running back to the copy machine because a page failed to print. Oh, the horror. The older you get, the less you tolerate the minor inconveniences. At least you're getting paid. I deserve more. Damn university should invest more in its literature department instead of sports. Agreed. How much money do you need? The sports pay for the rest. I'm just gonna agree with her. I gotta butter her up. Agreed. They should give you a raise. A little praise wouldn't hurt either. Good doggy. Well, I forgot. If you call her like a good girl, she goes into dog mode. Wolf. So, how are the exams going? Going fine so far. I don't care about A's. All I need is a passing grade. I was gonna give you one anyway. Thank God! You could have told me that before I spent all the time studying. Just because I'm willing to bend the rules doesn't mean I don't want you to learn. Aw, you do care. At least a little. I'm still glad you go easy on me. Perhaps a bit too easy sometimes. Miss Ellen takes a drag from her cigarette. You got any plans for after finals? Just gonna do whatever I feel like. Got a party to go to on Friday. It's gonna be right here on the rooftop. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, that sounds exciting. Don't let the campus security crash it. Like they did the last time. We'll see if my buddy pays them off this time. Invite Miss Ellen. Don't invite. Invite. What's the worst that could happen? Why don't you swing by? I'll vouch for you. Who, me? I don't think you want this old dog cramping your style. Besides, if anyone posted a picture of me partying among students, I'd be fired in a heartbeat. I guess it's a shame. I figured you'd enjoy it. I'm sure I would, but I wouldn't feel very responsible. It wouldn't be very responsible of me. Yeah, not like smoking and fraternizing with your favorite student up here. Yeah, I can speak words. Alright, gonna jet back to work. Have fun, boys. Alright, Crescenario. Thanks for stopping by. This is just between us. I won't say anything if you don't. Of course, I'm not about to get my favorite professor fired over something stupid. Appreciate it. She smiles and lights up another... Lights up another cigarette. Her bushy tail sways back and forth, hitting you with each swing. It's time for our final group project presentation. I've been looking forward to this one. You and Rose take position at the front of the classroom. The slides Rose prepared shine through the projector onto the screen. You're just going to let her start talking since you didn't rehearse or anything. I mean we did our project on the great Arcunian Empire. It was the most advanced species in the world has ever seen, and it was leading the world towards utopia before having their technology turned against them by the human settlers. We'll go over their rapid rise to power in North America, internal power struggles, and how they shaped the culture, and the unfortunate mistakes made when dealing with the human menace. Rose goes on to tell the story of her ancestors, clearly showing her bias. Make up some bullshit. Yes! You know nothing of this project, but if you don't say anything, you won't get credit. Plus, it'll be fun to mess with Rose during her time to shine. After that, the Arcunians suffered a humiliating defeat in the battle of their capital city. They rarely put up a fight and surrendered pretty quickly. Oh, that's a common misconception. Actual statistics are gone to history. However, the numbers are likely... I'll get it. Uh-oh. The Holocaust. Uh-oh. It's disputed among historians, but there are no credible sources pointing to... The humans cut down every tree, scorched the earth, and poisoned every water source, even their own. By the time the land was inhabitable again, you invented Teflon and microplastics to permanently contaminate every living thing on the planet. Settle down now. This presentation was going so well up to this point. Rose recomposes herself and quickly wraps up the rest of her slides, not giving you any room to speak up again. Very good. That concludes our foray into Civilization Studies 101, but there's still the final exam on Friday. It's more of a formality than anything, but please do study for it. Finally, your usefulness has expired. Now fuck off! Invite Rose. You know, it'd be funny. Let's just invite her anyway. Hey, wait up. I wanted to see if you wanted to come to this party after finals. A party? Who do you think I am? Some sorority girl? I'll have you know that this party is for only the coolest people on campus. You should consider it an honor I'm inviting you of all people. It can't be that cool if you're going. Besides, parties aren't my kind of thing. I'd rather be reading a book in my mansion, listening to classical music on vinyl, than sipping on some freshly brewed espresso. It tastes so much better when the coffee beans come from unfair trade. The suffering of underpaid child laborers tangibly enhances the experience. Oy vey. That's kind of fucked up. What? Vinyl sounds better. Our ears weren't meant to listen to analog. Not that, the thing about the coffee. Oh, you should try it sometime. It's good. I'd prefer not to. Your loss. Before you leave, Mr. Rothbauer pulls you aside. Anon, you failed. I'm gonna have to kick you out. Excellent presentation, Anon. I've always been fascinated by that era. Allow me to pick your brain and quiz you on some tidbits related to your project, and I'll make a special accommodation for you. I've been told about your particular circumstances, so I don't want you stressing out over the final exam. I'll just use your project grade in its place. Does that sound fair? Yeah, totally. Perfect! Rothbauer holds you back to test your knowledge of the material. Even if you didn't study it quite as hard, it was easier than making up half the semester worth of history for the final. The classroom didn't change! Oh no. The teachers just traded positions. They warped out of... Rothbauer warped out of existence, and Celestine warped in. That's essentially what happened. Before we begin the exam, I'd just like to say how grateful I am for all of you for taking this class. I truly hope you've learned something that will broaden your horizons and bring new joy into your life that otherwise wouldn't have been possible. Miss Celestine hands out the exam and you get to work. Claire breathing down your neck. You notice Claire leaves her answer sheet in clear view. Now, she probably had to... I bet you Claire had to fucking wear a fucking binder for that one. Can you see it now, Anon? Cheat the whole thing. Cheat a little, don't cheat. Oh, but... Cheat a little. No harm in just double-checking your answers, right? You do most of the work on your own, but use Claire's sheet to correct a few small mistakes. After turning in your paper, you breathe a sigh of relief. The semester is finally over. You hung out with Claire after class, but you're so exhausted that you soon retire to your dorm and sleep for a solid 14 hours. Tonight's the night of the party. Gunnar made all the arrangements and promised it would be lit.
You ready? Got everything set up on the rooftop. Guards have been paid off this time, so no worries about those pigs.
Sweet, yeah, I'm about to head out. Thanks for setting this all up.
No problem, bro. Just didn't want you to die without seeing me DJ first.
Lol, you're the DJ?
Fuck yeah, I am. No, hurry up and get over here. People are starting to trickle in.
What's taking you so long? Claire's already chugging all the beer. I'm just pre-gaming before Anon gets here. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird with the rabbit who's horny for me, and the dog who's also horny for me. Oh no. Oh no. I wonder if there's any like fail-safe stops here for this. I got a feeling we're gonna see maybe a. Are we gonna see an error? Oh no. I'm putting on my shoes right now, lol. Save some for me. Wonder how Rory's feeling about this. It doesn't sound like he's shown up yet. Yo, Rory. You coming to the party, right? Of course. I just had a delay to fix the bootloader on one of my devices. Did your Linux break again? It was one of my BSD machines this time. After I tried to compile the kernel with Linux emulation capabilities. Well, we'll hurry up. I'm about to head out to the party. I'm almost done. I'll be there shortly. Sounds like he's more eager for this one than the last, at least. Well, you stalled enough. Time to head out. Hipster alert. Poisoning wells. Uh-oh. Bowie wants to be stabbed by Rose. Did you watch that stream? Because I didn't yet. Outside the literature building, you hear... Right. Outside the literature building, you hear the beat of the bass coming up from the rooftops. Neon lights illuminate dancing figures behind the guardrails, looking like the party's already begun. Here at ground level, students flow into the building, taking the elevator up the stairs. Taking the elevator up the stairs. Okay. Damn, how many people did Gunner invite? Can they even all fit on the rooftop? You spot Mishka pacing back and forth outside the building. Oh, Anon, you startled me. What are you doing out here? You know the party's on the roof, right? Yes, but I've never been to such an event before. I'm sort of nervous. Encourage her to go up. Stay out here with her for a while. Encourage her to go up. There's nothing to be afraid of. It'll be fun. I'll go up the elevator with you. You will? I guess it's okay if you're there. Let me know if you feel uncomfortable, and I'll take you back down, alright? Dayakuyu, Anon. You can tell she's still anxious about it, but she grabs onto your arm and steps into the elevator with you. One elevator ride later. The hallway leading up to the rooftop access staircase is packed full of students mingling. It's like a mini party of its own. Mishka clings to you as you squeeze past and make your way to the exit. Sitting near the stairs is some poor alligator confined to a wheelchair. We gotta get the Olivia reference up again, don't we? Gotta secure that place on the definitive Snoopverse tier list, don't we? No way she's making her way to the main party like that.
Oh, hey, you're that human guy, Anon, right?
That's me. I think we've seen each other around before, but never really talked.
Probably. I don't know. Word about you has been spreading.
Hold on, let's see if I can do this with the nasally voice.
Word about you has been spreading quick these past few days, though. You're like dying and stuff.
That's the gist of it. I'll probably be around a few years, but yeah.
Damn, that sucks. And I thought I had it bad with this wheelchair. At least the cushions are soft.
She spins her chair around.
Wee!
She says with a bored monotone.
I figured I could get up to the roof, but I thought I'd still check the party and get to meet the man of the hour before he died. Sorry, I didn't mean that to come across so cynical.
It's alright, I'm coming to terms with my condition and accepting it for what it is.
That's the spirit. Things have got a lot better for me once I did that. Also, I see you're hiding there, Mishka. I didn't think you'd be the type to come to a party like this.
I'm not, but Anon invited me, so how can I say no?
Fair enough. Have fun for the two of us. I'm gonna go back to my dorm now.
Try to pull her up the stairs. Oh, that's death. That's death. You sure you don't want to head up to the real party? I could probably pull you up the stairs.
Not with those scrawny arms. We don't need to accelerate your death trying to haul my fat ass up those stairs.
The elevator dings, and a moment later, Rory pushes past he crowd to meet you. Hey, non, am I late? Kinda, but so am I. Hey, you're kinda strong, aren't you? Help me pull the skater up to the rooftop. I don't know about strong, but I think we can manage.
Hey, wait, be careful. This thing's not built for this.
You and Rory take hold of the wheelchair on either side and lift Olivia over the stairs. Adrenaline pumps through your veins as you practically sprint up the steps. How are we getting her down then? Oh no! Oh no, the only way to go down is ending one! Oh no! Uh-oh. And I'll drink the life-ending juice. We made it. I'm gonna meet up with Gunner, Kay.
Damn, I didn't think you would actually do it. Or could, for that matter. But hey, thanks. This is the first and probably last time I'll get to be up on a rooftop.
Don't mention it. I just didn't want you to miss out, is all. Go enjoy the party. I gotta catch up with the others.
Alrighty, see you around.
You coming, Mishka? I'm just gonna survey the party from here, I think. Suit yourself. Don't drink anything a stranger gives you, and I'll be back to check on you later. I'm fine, really. I can take care of myself. I'll just be over there if you need me. Dang, maybe you shouldn't have dragged her out to this event. She clearly already hates it. Maybe she'll warm up to it over time, though. All I can do now is follow Rory over to where Gunner is pretending he's hard at work pressing play on his laptop. Ava and Claire join up with you as well.
Hey, the whole squad is here last.
Yo, you set this all up yourself, Gunner?
Nothing but the best for a friend.
Duh. Okay, I forgot it's nighttime, so Ava's feathers show. Duh. He even brought enough beer to quench this bunny's thirst.
Had to get the kids airlifted in.
I think I might go for a bear. I mean beer.
Go for it. I just want you to all enjoy the party. Go on and dance. I gotta get the next song ready.
Thanks, Catboy. Come on, Anon, let's go. Claire drags you into the dance floor and teaches you some new moves when she's not just grinding on you. She definitely takes charge, gripping your hands and guiding you all over the place, jumping so hard it makes the building shake, and bumping away other dancers with her gigantic ass. But you have to admit, it's kind of fun to let loose like this. At some point, she spins you around so hard you get lost in the crowd while she drunkenly stumbles around in search of you. Anon, where did you go? As nice as it was, that girl really wore you out. Now your chance to find a more chill dance partner as the music calms down. Let me guess, Rose. What? Olivia, Rory, Ava, Mishka. Go back to Claire. Wait, who is that dog? Oh, we have to.
Ugh.
Hey, Dr. Coconut. They give you the option, carry Olivia down, or go full ending one. Oh, God. I knew it. Some spunky dog you've never seen before is tearing up the dance floor, making her way over to you. She grabs your hand as she passes by, dragging you along with her. You try to keep up with her moves out of desperation to impress the stranger who apparently thought you were cute enough to dance with. There may be a slow song, but this dog is double timing it, and she's not afraid to grind on you. Yeah, the age regression thing. Of course. Not bad, cutie. You're pretty good yourself. Shake that tail. The canine giggles and sways her hip in time with her tail wags. Eventually, she slows down to the tempo of the song and wraps her arms around the back of your neck to dance more appropriately to the song. We still had the zoomies from the last song. You good with this? Here, put your hands on my hips. You oblige her and hold her close, rocking back and forth to the rhythm. How's this? Perfect! Oh no, hearts in her eyes. Uh-oh. You know, I never danced with a human before, but all those hands of yours feel just right on me. I wouldn't mind having them on me more. Hey, we only just met. At least buy me a drink first. Deal. She pulls a flask out from her bra. I'll warn you, though, it's stronger than the weak shit they serve at parties. I was warned not to accept drinks from strangers, but nobody said what to do if the stranger's hot. Oh boy. You take a hold of the flask and down a gulp of the mystery liquid. Immediately you experience regret as your whole body shudders from the taste. Ugh, you weren't kidding. That's strong enough to take down an elephant. It takes some time to build up a tolerance to it. She takes back her flask and casually guzzles down a few mouthfuls before stuffing it back in its hiding place. Now that I bribed you, would you kindly put those hands on my ass? Now, alright, but only till the end of the song. I prefer to get to know someone before touching their ass, you know. Show me a good time and you might get my number. Your hands creep around her rear, coming to a rest on her soft cheeks. You really can't resist giving them a squeeze, especially given that they fill your entire hand. Your dance partner lets out a heavenly sigh in response. Ah, enjoying them, are we? A dog could get used to this kind of treatment. So could I. You might not have to bribe me next time after all. The benefits of being man's best friend. You cling to each other for the rest of the song, just enjoying being in a friendly stranger's company. All that and having 2 handfuls of furry ass. When the song comes to a close, the mystery dog slips out of your grasp and writes something on the back of your hand before fading into the crowd. The last you see of her is the image of her blowing a kiss to you between strobe light flashes. As you stand there, dumbstruck by what just happened, someone grabs you and twirls you around, and when you stop spinning, you come face to face with that autistic possum from before. Oh god. Who invited her?
Howdy, Anon.
Trish, who invited you?
Claire did. We were in sorority together, and she said this party was gonna have the cutest boy ever, and she was right.
You try to pull away from her. Lack of social awareness and understanding of personal boundaries causes her to hold on to you tighter.
So anyways, about my aura hyperfixation, I think you have a really cool aura. You know, it just tastes pretty good, and like, yeah, that's basically it, except not really. There's more to it, and...
She goes on and on, not letting you get a word in, until Gunner thankfully pauses the music to deliver an announcement.
Is this thing on? Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Gunner, and I'm gonna keep this short, but I wanted to give a shout out to my kidda.
Oh god, we're trying to make another skinny joke.
My kidda Anon for being alive and stuff. Like seriously, we threw this whole party just for him. You know the story. He's the last human, but now he's dying, yada yada. But yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. I see him dancing with a fat possum right now. I guess he has a type Lao.
A spotlight shines down on you, blinding you to the crowd, but you can tell that all eyes are on you.
So yeah, thanks Anon for coming out and being here with us. We love you, and hopefully you get laid tonight. Thanks for listening. Now back to the tunes.
As the music starts up again, a flood of strangers rushes to you, many of them trying to get a selfie or a quick dance just for the clout of doing so. Your limbs are being pulled in opposing directions from everyone who wants a piece of you as a ruckus of unfamiliar voices fills the air around your ears. Someone spills their beer on you, and at some point you see a chair go flying through the air. You get dropped onto the concrete as a fight breaks out in the middle of the dance floor, giving you an opportunity to crawl to safety. You manage to retreat to the DJ booth, taking cover behind the table.
So, Anon, you having fun?
Do I look like I'm having fun? I almost got killed out there.
But did you die?
Are you trying to send me to an even earlier grave?
Bro, chill. You look like you were having the time of your life. And you got to dance with some peeps, so what are you complaining about?
Ava swoops in from off the building, watching the chaos on the dance floor. Damn, what did I miss? I went out for some fresh air and I come back to everyone trying to kill each other.
The ladies in the crowd wanted to fuck Anon after I did my shout out to him, and now they're tearing each other up to get to him.
Wow.
Who was that you were dancing with?
I don't know, never saw her before. She just showed up, started grinding on me, and then vanished without a trace.
Damn, did you at least get her number?
You hold up her hand. Oh, it's with Ellen. I thought they were talking about Trish. You hold up your hand, showing off the digits in ink she gave you before disappearing.
Sweet.
The dance floor brawl begins to subside, but you're hesitant to show your face again, so you continue to chill behind the DJ booth with your friends. Another avian comes to perch on the guardrail, looking around inquisitively. This is going to be Crescenario again. Yep. Whoa, is this some kind of party going on?
What's it look like? A study club?
Lena, hey, how have you been? I would have invited you if I had your number. It's alright, my lesbian senses detected a high concentration of pussy and directed me here. Do lesbians really have that power? Claire nods empathetically. As a bisexual, I can confirm. So what's the occasion? Just celebrating finals being over?
We're throwing a party for my boy Anon here. He's the last human and just found out he won't be around much longer, so we wanted to show him a good time.
Oh, that's a real shame. Going extinct is no fun. Oh, well, it happens. We're past the grieving stages, and we're onto the fuck it we ball stage. That's good. Gotta live every day like it's your last. That mindset led me to several successful panty raids.
See, Anon, I told you it was a real phenomenon.
Lena looks around the rooftop, counting on her fingertips. 17, 18, 19. Yeah, I've panty raided at least 20 of the girls here. Lena looks down and notices Ava. Make that 21. Is it cool with y'all if I hop on the dance floor? I see some hot girls worth hitting on.
Be my guest, the more the merrier.
Sweet, catch you later. Lena flutters down to the dance floor and immediately starts flirting with the biggest butch lesbian she can find. Oh god. K-word. They, them scenario. He's never gonna live it down. What, no homophobic remark?
Oh, why would I do that?
I'll say it. Dyke. Girl, how are you homophobic? We literally kissed before. You told me that was just for practice. Practice for kissing boys. And you fell for it. Damn it, Claire, I wasted my first kiss on you. Excuse me, wasted. We both gained valuable experience figuring out how to kiss with beaks involved. Ava crosses her wings and pouts, knowing she can't refute. As amusing as this all is, you're starting to zone out and can barely keep your eyes open. You crawl out from under the table and shamble over to the dark corner to watch the party from afar. Maybe you'll rest your eyes too. Claire comes thumping along to catch you just in time. Whoa there, bucko. Where do you think you're going? To sleep, apparently. Say no more. This bunny is perfect for sleeping with. Actual sleep, please. Safe sex for when I'm conscious. Don't worry, we'll have a cozy little cuddle puddle up here on the roof, and I'll keep you nice and warm. That sounds good. Claire brings you away from the party and lies down with you, holding you close to her warm, furry body. Thanks, Claire. I'd probably freeze to death without you here. Anything for you, mon amour. Gradually, more of your friends come to rest alongside you, their fur and feathers keeping you snug. A few days later, I feel like that should have been like a CG. I'm going to take a quick break. I will be back in a few. You know, when a game kind of pushes you to get with a specific character, that's Claire. Yeah, I feel like Claire's the default. It's sad. A few days later. Oh, we're back in the hospital. The door closes behind you. You just finished a routine checkup. Nothing really noticeable. However, you could have sworn you could hear Dean Kaczynski's voice in the room next to yours. Your suspicions were all but confirmed when you spotted Rose exiting the doorway. She gave you her signature grimace upon seeing you and quickly turned away, taking the long way to leave the building to avoid any proximity to you. Was she visiting her grandfather? What would he be doing here? Surely it couldn't hurt to just poke your head to see through the doorway and see. Inside, you find a sickly-looking raccoon laying on a cot. He turns his head towards you. Hey, Non, what are you doing here? I should be asking you that. Are you alright? He groans as he tries to sit up. Then there's that cough he had the last time you saw him. It sounds much worse now. It's nothing I haven't survived before. Just the winters taking their toll on me these past few years. I may be an old raccoon, but it'll take more than a cough to put me away for good. I'm fine, really. If you say so. You ought to take it easy, though. Harmonia will still be there when you get back. It's not Harmonia I'm worried about. It's my granddaughter. Nicodemus, oh, that's his name. I was calling him Ted. Nicodemus looks away and coughs, almost sounding like he's choking. You consider calling for a nurse. I've seen a lot in my time, you know, from war to true love, rags to riches, arts and sciences. I'm very lucky to be where I am today. I feel like I've done everything I could and more, but there's still so much left. Me when I couldn't play all the Snoop games on my deathbed. Sooner or later I'll kick the bucket, but you still have a lot of potential left in you, thanks to your youth. My youth? Don't you know what's going on? Oh, you know what? You know what? I wouldn't doubt if he's having fucking like dementia or some shit too. He's got the forget me juice. Like, you already know my situation. You know I'm dying. My youth ain't gonna carry me that far. He looks straight at you, his gaze boring straight into your soul. Whatever happens, don't waste even a moment or you'll come to regret it. I'm not sure what to do. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. That's good to hear. Your best is really all anyone can do. My darling Rose, I raised her to fulfill her potential and be the best she could be. What's her deal? You know she's kind of a psychopath, right? The Dean lets out a jolly laugh that gets choked out by another coughing fit. Some people are, just like that. That doesn't mean she doesn't deserve love and compassion. I taught her to harness that dark energy within her. She's going to make a fine president, so... Oh, no, you mean a fine dictator? You're glad you won't be around to see that day. I'll keep that in mind. I'll leave you to rest now. Get well soon. Regards, Anon. Enjoy your winter break. You close the door, feeling somewhat anxious. Is he really going to be alright? Just what kind of person is he? What kind of person is he if he raised Rose to be like that? With their head hung low, you nearly bump into someone. It's probably Rose. Sorry, didn't mean to... Oh god, it's Rory! And what is the other Rory on his deathbed too? Oh, the get out of jail free card. Rose is gonna build the wall. She is. Look who it is. Imagine meeting you here of all places. The sheep stands in front of a vending machine. You can see a wire coming through her sleeve connecting to a device on the card slot. A beverage drops to the receiver at the receiver slot at the bottom. Want a drink? It's on me. Wow, stealing from a hospital? Very classy. Thanks, but unfortunately these machines are leased to a third-party company, and the hospital doesn't lose any money from me doing this. I just wanted to test the code. I wrote it in a field, and what do you know, it works first try. Rory presses a button on the machine and deposits another drink. She fishes it out and hands it to you, then disconnects her gadget. Come walk with me. What if I don't want to? I said walk with me! The tone of her voice makes it clear you don't have a choice in the matter. So it was a coincidence you happened to be hacking the vending machine right where I bumped into you after my appointment. Would you believe me if I said yes? Probably not. Truth be told, it was a coincidence, but I did want to see you again. Some people might call that fate, but I don't leave things to fate. I was merely lucky, and yet luck is still a skill. My luck stat must be pretty low then. Maybe not. You're lucky enough to have met me after all. Prefer the other Rory. How is that lucky? We barely know each other. I prefer the other Rory. Thanks, but I prefer the other Rory. Ah, you don't even know me yet. I thought I told you I'm everything my brother is, but better. Really? Do you have a bigger dick than him? I guarantee if I had one, it would be bigger. So no. If that's all you care about, then sure, he gets a rare win there. Don't you want to at least see what my personality is like? I don't know, I kind of like the meek and submissive vibe your brother has, but that doesn't seem like your style. True, don't take that to mean I can't play nice, though. I just prefer not to let the prey instincts take over. So what you're saying is that you're a predator? Well, I do bite. What's with the sudden interest in me? Are you really just trying to one-up your brother? No, that comes naturally. What I'm really after is finding worthwhile people to be friends with, or maybe more. What makes you think I'm one of those worthwhile people? I see you hanging out with my brother all the time. He said he and I are similar in a lot of ways, so I thought if you got along with him, you might get along with me. Just because you have similar hobbies doesn't mean you're alike. I vibe with Rory's personality, and you seem pretty different in that regard. We're two sides of the same coin. Don't fall for his propaganda. I'm nothing but an evil bitch. Don't get me wrong, I'm absolutely a bad bitch, but my evil is within 2 standard deviations from the norm. So you're like a demon compared to the sweet angel Rory is. It's like yin and yang. There's a little bit of both in either of us. I'm not trying to be evil to you, so what does it matter? I just wanted to find out who this mysterious stranger was because you seemed really sweet. You know, Rory's never had any real-life friends before, so you must be treating him right. We hang out and play video games and stuff. It's not hard. I'm nice to him, and he's nice to me, and we get along. Rory giggles. See what I mean? Maybe it's some special human thing to be so cooperative like that. With sheep, well, we're used to butting heads. Deny her. Deny her. Sorry, but you're gonna take Rory's word and stay away from his sister. Everything she said could be lies and deception. I'm sorry, but I don't think this is going to work out. I'm happy with my Rory, and you don't seem to have his best interests at heart. Is that so? I'm sorry you feel that way. Here I thought we could get along, but it appears you've let his words get to you. In that case, I wish you the best, and thanks for chatting with me. Rory turns away and departs, the usual confidence in her stride now lacking. Oh, we demolished her. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot Rory in the distance watching you. He shakes his head and flicks his hoof in annoyance before walking away. What did I do? Oh man, you're gonna have to explain to him why you're hanging out with his sister later. Well, couldn't he see that his... F11, there we go. Couldn't he see that his sister was walking away dejectedly? For now, you retreat to your dorm and ponder how to bring this up to Rory. Rory was actually pretty nice this time. Could it have been all a trick? Maybe, but you didn't get that feeling. You sensed something genuine within her. Thanks for playing! More to come in future updates. Twitter and Patreon. Oh no, bros. We leave off on a cliffhanger with the goats. How fitting. Oh, music's quiet. I gotta crank the music back up. There we go. Oh, that's chapter 5. I mean, there's more to go through, but Only an hour and a half? Or no, 2 hours. Right? 2 hours? Yeah. Oh, there goes my stream deck. That's great. I need to get like a legitimate clamp because this shit's bad. It is horrible. I live in hell. There we go. I gotta like get my eyes checked or something. I read that as like 1:30 something. No, it's almost 2. When we will get a PORCU route. I don't think I want one if I'm trooned out in this game. I don't want it. Sorry. I guess we could do one bonus. We can do some... No, not that. Load. Go back to the dances. Where are we? Let's dance with Olivia. We never brought her back down. I was lied to about ending 1. Sitting at the edge of the crowd is your new alligator friend all by herself. She looks kind of bored. You guess it could be hard to mingle on the dance floor when your legs don't work. But that doesn't mean she shouldn't have to miss out. You push through the crowd and make your way towards her. Hey, how you... Oh wait, no, it's Green's me. Hey, how are you enjoying the party?
It's nice, I guess. I don't have a good point of reference because I don't really get invited to a lot of parties.
I know, it can be overwhelming at first. I'm still getting my bearings too. You glance over to the dance floor, unsure how this is going to work. You, want to dance?
Want to? Sure. Am I able to? Nah.
That's what you said about getting up on the rooftop in the first place. Besides, you're probably a better dancer than I am.
Yeah, that'd be funny to see. You know what? I'll take you up on that offer. Just don't expect much. I'm not exactly in great shape.
Neither am I. Grabbing the handlebars of her wheelchair, you roll her onto the dance floor, finding a free spot. Olivia seems anxious, looking around at all the people and shrinking in her seat. You don't even know how to dance normally, let alone with a girl in a wheelchair. Time to improvise! With some effort, you pull on one of the handles to twirl her around and face you. Smiling down at her, you extend your hands for her to grab. May I have this dance?
Since you brought me here, it'd be rude to say no.
She takes hold of your hand and uses her free hand to rock her chair back and forth to the music while you take tiny steps in tandem. It's a very basic form of dance, but it works. You throw in a few fancy moves like spinning yourself around and tilting her chair back that leave you both laughing awkwardly. But a good kind of awkward.
You're not as bad a dancer as you said. You're actually making this kind of fun.
Oh yeah, you're not so bad yourself. Definitely more my speed than the last dance partner.
I saw you two earlier. I'm surprised I didn't get whiplash with her swinging you around like that.
I'm lucky I walked away without a concussion.
And I'm lucky you survived. Otherwise, I'd be scheming on how to launch myself over the guardrails. I mean, this is nice, but the whole party thing is way too normy for me.
I know what you mean. It gets pretty tiring.
Yeah, I'm starting to get tired of dancing, actually. Not because of you or anything, it's just been exhausting. It was really sweet of you to do this, though. It was a first for me.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was a nice game to dance with you. Olivia gestures for you to lean in closer and surprise you with a quick peck on your cheek. Oh no, it's I want to kiss that gator.
Thanks for giving me a good time. I'll let you get back to dancing with non-crippled girls now. Someone's been eyeing you this whole time. I think she'd really like to dance with you too.
Wahoo! It's probably gonna be Trish again. Olivia gives you a push into the crowd, and you fall back into a soft mass. Looking up, you find yourself staring at the autistic possum who keeps showing up in your life. She grabs your hands and pulls you into a dance. That's the same. Okay. Oh, here we go. Who was that you were dancing? Wait,
who was that you were dancing with? Some crippled girl?
Gunner, just because she has a reptile brain doesn't mean you can call her some crippled girl. I think he was referring to the wheelchair. Oh. Anyway, she's pretty sweet. She came all the way out here just to see me and Rory, so I pulled her up the stairs so she could enjoy the party too. I thought she deserved a dance as well as we both enjoyed it. Aww. Okay. You crawl out from under the table and shamble over to a dark corner to watch the party from afar. Maybe you'll rest your eyes too. Before you can pass out, the sound of wheels rolling up to you startles you into consciousness.
You good?
Fuck, you scared me, huh? Yeah, I'm alright. Just getting sleepy.
I get that this is your party, but maybe don't pass out on a rooftop full of strangers.
At this point, I don't think I could get down on the stairs on my own.
That makes two of us. Don't worry, I'll watch over you.
That's very kind of you.
It's kindness returned for the dance you gave me.
Olivia leans over and hoists you up into her lap. Oh boy. Whoa, what are you doing?
I'm sleepy too, and you're warm. Rest assured, no one's gonna fuck with us or they're gonna get 2,000 PSI of alligator teeth around their neck.
That's good to know, as long as you don't death roll me.
I'll try to keep my urges under control.
You crawl out from under the table and shamble over to the dark corner to watch the party from afar. Maybe you'll rest your eyes too. Claire comes thumping along to catch you just in time. That's just the same. There was no ending one. I was promised my ending one. Casual racism. The author just puts in the prom dance scene and puts in his characters. Oh, what else was there? Yes. Rory, Ava, Mishka, go back to Claire. We could do these another time, maybe. I just wanted to see if there was, like, ending one with Olivia, and there wasn't. Big rip. Main menu. I'll wrap it up here. It's 7. And it's still bright out. I still need to do my exercises again. So I'll probably do that and wind down for the day. Tomorrow's important for me. I gotta be ready. I just put it out there. That would be funny if it gave you the option. I'm sorry if I misled you. I thought you were watching, I assumed because I thought you watched Humanito stream and saw it there. I was hoping it'd be funny, but no. Didn't happen. It'd be funny seeing Olivia in the hospital too. Just in a cast. Full body cast. Oh. Oh, I'm tired. But I still have to do stuff. But yeah, tomorrow's stream will probably just be whatever. Maybe we'll go back to Cube World or whatever for a bit. It could be a variety stream, who knows? I'm up for mostly anything in my library that isn't pain. We'll see. This though will come back maybe next week. If there's no Snoot news, we'll come back and do some alternate stuff here and see some side other choices. How does it feel that Conan on replaced with Yes Man's? Wait, how does it feel that Conan on replaced with Yes Man's? What do you mean by that? Are you referencing like Humanito's groups? I don't know. I don't want to throw shade right now, man. I don't want to start anything. Conan on was always sus. Wait, how does it feel that Conan on replaced you with Yes Man's? Really? I don't know, man. Because he was always here in your chat for CODA, more furry adjacent. I don't know. I mean, he used to be in the Discord. He yelled at me last time because I didn't like ping him specifically for the stream. And I don't know, I put my shit out there. That's on him when he doesn't hit the bell. He probably doesn't hit the bell. So he doesn't get informed when I'm streaming. Or when the stream... Because if I set up a stream, if you're subscribed and hit the bell, it will tell you, hey, plan streams in your notifications. You click on it, and hey, it's scheduled for this day in particular. I might as well go write it down on my calendar. I don't know. I think it's on you on that point. Maybe you just don't believe in the porcupine machine, you know? Coda's a traveling hobo. I mean, he could have saw that earlier and say, hey, this doesn't work for me. This day in particular doesn't work for me. Can we reschedule? And I'd be like, sure, I could do that. I've done that plenty of times with Potion. I've rescheduled. But yeah, I don't know. PORCU said a slur and was immediately felted. I don't know. I mean, wait, said a slur, yeah, if you read on the Discord, oh boy, yeah. Oh, I don't know, I mean, as far as I know, he was laughing about it. I might have called CODA a few things over what was considered furry and what was considered homopha. It wasn't my finest moment. But looking back, it was pretty funny. Oh god. And yes, I'm stirring the pot. Yeah, I may have called CODA the hard R. Out of anger. But it is what it is. You gotta fight. You gotta fight for your opinions, man. And we were arguing if homopha was furry or not, and I took the side of homopha, he took the side of furry. You figure out the rest. It was funny because he who writes homopha slop says homopha's furry, but me being the furry says homopha isn't furry because it doesn't have furry identity. It was funny, but I channeled my inner Rose, man. I called him the hard R. He was happy that the gay people voiced his characters in Humo's stream. Was he in that stream too? I assume he was. Time for Crush stream because he probably cooled off by the typhoon that happened. I don't know what he's gonna stream. It's probably not gonna be more of this. It's probably after credits if that ever drops. Every one of my games has a gay character, you, the player, Hideo Kojima. Was that actually him or that troll account? The battle lines have been drawn. Maybe. I mean, he still posted, when I was asking for the Claire Chungus image, he gladly posted, like, he suspiciously posted that, like maybe not even a minute after I posted about it. I didn't even ping him. So he's still in Discord, obviously. But he's like actively in the Discord. Which is crazy. Millions must mobilize. Yes, he was in the stream. Okay, was he on mic with them like last time? Because I feel like that's the whole thing with Humanito. He brings on the mod makers on mic. I don't have that kind of balls. Maybe next time when you know what? Let's do this. When Who Drank the Purple stuff or Movie Nights with Mia gets finished, we'll have Hoshin and Sabik on. How about that? Well, we'll beat them at their own game. He's definitely lurking. Definitely here lurking in chat. I don't know. I don't think he's lurking. I think he just yell in chat like, "Why didn't you tell me you were streaming?" And I don't have no Discord notification, so I don't think he's lurking. I think he's busy. Yes, he was on mic. Sounds about right. The Homophas shall inherit the earth because furries don't reproduce. Furries are mostly gay. The Homopha Chads will win. Wait, was he upset about missing a stream or something? Yes, I think it was one of the streams. I think somewhere in Chapter 4. He got mad that I was streaming and didn't tell him, apparently. When really, I pretty much set that aside days in advance. If you're not ringing the bell, that's on you. You gotta ring the bell. If you're a real PORCU fan, you'll ring that bell. I hate to shill, but if you're a fan, you'll hit that bell. Because that way, you'll be notified of streams like this. Though what comes with ringing that bell is you're going to get notified of streams you don't want, like Fortnite shit. No one wants Fortnite. Even though that's when the best of my schizoness comes out. Because I have someone to bounce shit off of. Even though it's almost like oil and water. I don't know. I mean, Volps is unique. Definitely an acquired taste for me. Like, he gets under my skin and, I don't know, he knows how to push the buttons. I was just like, man, you gotta chill. Our vibes are off sometimes, man. Stepping on toes is what you do best. That's the thing. I'm a porcupine, so I'm either stepping on toes or people are stepping on me and they blame me anyway. That's literally it. In this world, it's step on or be stepped on. If he posted the Claire image so fast, I bet he's watching. Maybe, or he could be busy. I don't know his schedule. I don't know what he does. He was only in the chat. Well, someone's saying he was on mic, and then the other one saying he was in chat. I could have sworn he talked to them on mic at the end of the stream. If I miss a stream, I miss it. No bell. Straight YouTube algorithm brings me straight gems. I don't know. I hit the bell when I feel like there's a channel I really want to get autistic about, you know? Though I haven't been hitting it lately. I feel like the YouTube algorithm don't show me good shit anymore. We're entering that era of AI slop. Yeah, now it looks like the sun's setting. Yeah, I'll probably jump off. Tomorrow's stream will be whatever. Friday will probably be Fortnite with Volps. Saturday, I don't know. I feel like Volps has like a short-term memory. I could say things, but I'm not. I'm going to be nice and not say them. He has a short-term memory. So he'll probably by tomorrow say, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I'll be like, "I told you I was busy." And then he'll be like, "Okay then," and then Friday will come along, and then I'll be getting my stream ready and be ready to fucking stream, and he'll be like, "What are you doing? You're doing this?" I thought it's just like it's opposite day sometimes. I don't know. Good guy, but sometimes it's hard to work with him. I mean, if you're me, my form of autism does not meld well. Ed-coded. It's time to unionize with Sapphire and demand quality content. Now, I remember joking about the interview streams, man. I don't know. I have to be in the right mood for that, because I gotta talk with people I've never heard their voice before. It's just gonna be weird. I feel like Sapphire would just fucking eviscerate me. I don't know. Quality content is few and far between. That's true. But yeah, I'm for realsies this time I'm gonna get off. I need to focus on me for a little while and get that exercise shit in. So, any new demos lately? No. We're still in the dark, so I'm going to jump off of stream and go do shit. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully. Have a good one.